Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, let's dive into this. What am I getting for the first little bit here? Just going to do a connection spread and see how the divine masculine and divine feminine energies are complementing each other, how it's working together right now. Just saw ascension and strength. So stay the course, everybody. We are up-leveling and moving mountains within our own consciousness and in the 3D. My card of the Three of Coins is the literal 3D. Beautiful. Okay, what can we see, Divine Creator, for the collective energies? Okay, we have Empress energy showing up for the Divine Feminine with choosing thoughts wisely about the profound love that is felt but not being shared from the Divine Masculine. What is it in the union space? Wow, we have reunion, the Sun, and the Judgment, the Karma card. Literally says karma, solar deity, and reunion. Inner child healing, children may be involved. For the divine masculines, we have victory on the destined path and communification. So yes, divine masculines thinking about what to say, how to come in. Everybody's got their sights set on the future and a passionate new beginning in some regard. Let's get a little bit of clarification. So, yeah, I'm going to pull on the future energies. So, what is it that the masculines are envisioning for future here? Oh my goodness, so much came out. Okay, first off, we have a card of codependency. When the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse, there are things that don't make sense. I just heard to be included going forward in their lives. There is this card of tact, timing. We see this Queen of Swords coming out for karmic feminine behavior in the reverse. In the upright, it is definitely seeing the path forward. It's a very head over heart kind of an energy, but there's clarity in it, and there are some decisions to make here. I heard some explaining to do. So the divine masculines are now curious about how to safeguard themselves against ambushing energy, smoke and mirrors, shock and awe, manipulation from feminines, being taken advantage of, karmic feminine energy. Masculines are seeing that they have fallen prey to the tricks of seduction. Wow. And they want to crack the code on how to not fall prey. I just heard to gold diggers, and to feminine energy that has a survival motivation, not a thriving motivation. So sugary sweet feminine energy that has then come back and been shown for what it is, ulterior motives, unassuming feminine energy I'm getting. So divine masculines are seeing through the traps. There is a theme of feeling unworthy for love. This is the existential crisis. So divine masculines are wanting to crack the code in how come they keep getting left out in the cold or abandoned by their situation. Why do things keep surprising them just when they think that they're in non-attachment, just when they think that they have found somebody or a situation that allows them freedom? It's a trick. It's a trap, I just heard. And it keeps coming back to haunt them, to bite them. They want to crack that code. Yeah, there's the heartache that I'm feeling. They are not sure why it feels like a broken record. And so they want to crack this code so much. There's so much productive, innovative intention setting here for the masculines. They want to change things up. The Ace of Coins is a brand new start in the physical. They are in the preparation phase of how to finally see their reality and interactions with others in a way that will keep them and their hearts safe. They want to surrender to love. They want to fall in love. They want to believe in real love. But every time they think they've found an innocent, sweet potential, it reveals itself as having been a trick. I'm hearing again. They want to take accountability for this. This is my card of the free will. Divine masculines, you are finally saying no to the smoke and mirrors and to being surprised by feminine energy that has ulterior motives. And you're getting victory over this. We have the victory card twice. So, divine masculines, you are cracking the code. It is about intuition and intention. I'm going to pull a Starseed Oracle for you, divine masculines, in how to best navigate this. We get the card of victory again. So your victory is absolutely assured. I'm just going to bring all these victorious energies up here and do like an osmosis. Divine masculines, accept the victory. Yes, seeing it for what it is, noticing there is a pattern and daring to look at it and take accountability, personal accountability for inviting that in time and time again is the way to it. Shout victory, divine masculines, because you're onto it. You're onto that codependent theme that you have to be the hero to someone, and then when it's insatiable, you can't fulfill it because it can never be enough. It's a void. It's a bottomless pit. When you try to rescue somebody, it's never enough because they haven't learned how to rescue themselves, is what I'm getting for the aha moment there. So no matter what you think has been non-committal or safe or unattached, it has been a guise, divine masculines. Wow. I feel like that's heavy hitting. I feel like I'm just up here with boxing gloves and I don't mean to do that. I'm just the messenger, divine masculines. Okay, so what are the feminines looking at in the future? What are the feminines' goals, sights set? I'm going to get a different deck actually to clarify for the feminines. What can we see for the divine feminines? Wow, open curiosity, and then something about the masculine and reunion, and about the communication that the feminines can feel will be coming, that is inevitable. The divine feminines are getting glimmers of communication, whether it's energetically or inadvertently, signs, synchronicities, or picking up on divine masculine dropping hints. This is seeing things on social media. So divine feminines, you're starting to notice that there's something brewing with the masculines. There's something unusual that you've seen that they've maybe posted or that they have said, or things through friends. You're picking up on things and you know that things are changing. There will be communication. Let's get some advice for the divine feminines in that energy. This is all about keeping thoughts light and airy and letting that criteria, that energetic criteria, show the way forward. What do we get for the feminines? Galactic transporter, adventure, exploration, and discovery. Yeah, keeping an open mind. Doing you while you feel the communication on the horizon brewing about this new level of understanding from the masculines. Okay, I'm going to clarify this karma card for both. So for feminines, what is this karma card? The revelation energy coming up. Oh, twin flame union. landed on the fence here. So it's take it or leave it. Divine feminines, you know that if your divine masculine doesn't level up and understand their karma, that you're not an energetic match, and that you're open to things going any way that they need to as divinely guided. Bravo, divine feminines. Okay, for divine masculines, what do we have for this karma card? Oh, the Two of Cups came out on the line. So I'm hearing for the divine divine masculines, they know the love is here, but it's a matter of time whether it will come together, or if the feminines will wait until this transformation. They have a hunch, divine feminines, more than a hunch, I'm being told, that you are the one. They just need to work this puzzle of the counterfeit energy so that they're fully qualified 1000% to come forward to you with sure footing and a full heart. Okay, divine masculines are worried that maybe, not worried, are wondering if you're still going to be available when they get through their exploration of energy right now. Okay, so reunion. Let's pull a quick card on this reunion energy, or inner child or children being involved. Okay, a whole bunch of energies here. Wow, we get the victory. So it's a direct homage to divine masculines going through this victorious up-leveling, understanding divine or counterfeit feminine energy. There is a crash course in that right now. The word crash, I put protection around that. I do not mean it in a negative way, but it's an immediate and accelerated understanding of the inner workings of karmic feminine energy and why the smoke and mirrors tends to be elusive with it. Divine feminines are wondering if the divine masculines are going to have victory in that. They know that it will have to do with putting down the ego, putting down control issues, and coming into balance. So divine feminines, yes, you are exactly right. It all depends on whether your masculine is going to do this inner work and claim victory. It's only a matter of time, because we've seen so many cards of victory on the masculine side. Success is guaranteed, I'm hearing. Okay, for the masculines regarding reunion, what can we see? Yeah, the sun, and we get the sun next as well. Also, we have, oh wow, oh my gosh, you just can't make it up. Everything's coming out down to the wire, I'm hearing, because it's literally all coming out on the side here. So we have, to clarify these two cards, we have the same two cards. The odds of that are just astounding. So masculines are, it's all depending on seeing the light regarding these things that we already saw, because this is the freaking clarifier. It's the same card, Three of Wands, for what the masculines need to do before they can fully come forward into union. They need full enlightenment about that karmic energy versus divine feminine energy in order to come into reunion with the full-blown knowledge of what this love is with the feminine. Feminine energy is not interchangeable, apples for apples. What can look like one thing on the surface is not the same under the surface, and the divine masculines need to have that full awareness right now. It's just a massive confirmation. Okay, I'm going to go on to the divine masculine check-in. I'll just do a shuffle. Need to use that deck. Clean up here. I was asked to clarify with the deck that I set aside for the reading for the masculine energy, so I've got to just shuffle it a couple extra times. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through for the masculine collective. What can we see for how the divine masculines are thinking about these connections on the conscious mind? What are the divine masculines feeling on the heart space? Ooh, I saw the Ace of Swords, which is truth. All about the essential, the actual truth now. Yay, divine masculines. Getting down to the bottom of it. Amazing. What can we see for clarification? Thank you, Divine Creator, for bringing through exactly the right messages and translation for the collective. And where are they? I'm going to do a card for the Divine Feminines as we go along in this reading. Perfect. Okay, what can we see for the conscious mind? Existential crisis. Okay, so this is the rock bottom card, left for dead, bleeding out, self-sabotage. Divine masculines absolutely no longer want to sabotage this connection. They want to bring kindness. And this page looks a little bit sorry, looks a little sheepish, looks a little bit exhausted, but wants to start small. So divine masculines are conceding. I can feel such resistance still in this. It's like, they've tried everything to run away from what the divine has shown them about these connections. But divine masculines, take heart. There has been so much validity in the exploration of the karmic feminine energy. You are a specialist. This is like the equivalent of beyond a doctoral thesis in energy regarding the masculine and feminine. And you have gone into some specific karmic situations in order to discern this. Everything that you've experienced has been worth it. It all qualifies you as a divine masculine. So divine feminines, no matter how renegade your divine masculine has seemed, this is the coming around full circle from as far from love as you can get. And ironically, it, you know, these alternative relationships and worldly representations of the ideal, even though they look good on paper or they're touted as the thing, the be-all end-all, they are the furthest, absolute furthest from divine love you can get. And it's ironic that they emulate divine love so closely. Does not mean that the people, the karmic partners or karmic feminine energy are, you know, spiritually invalid. Everybody is on a journey, but timing is everything. And divine masculines, even though you see the potential in certain other options or possibly in being alone, you may have considered you might as well just be single or alone for the rest of your lives. Even though you've seen those alternatives, you can come back around with kindness and start over here. What do we see for the feminine? See the big picture. So divine feminines, exactly. If you have not seen what it takes for someone to be sure on an eternal level that a connection is right for them, and ask all the questions of as to why, then you have not seen the beauty of what the divine masculines are doing in the process of going out and exploring, now that they have awakened to the love that you have available to the two of you. The divine masculines have that in their back pocket as they explore these other potentials. They may or may not be conscious of doing that intentionally, but divine feminines drop into seeing the big picture of how somebody needs to see the range of what is available in order to be qualified to choose the right thing. It's painstaking. I know, I just heard that. The Divine Feminine Collective saying it's painstaking. Kudos to everybody who doesn't buy into the fear of the world that says, don't think too much, don't go into it, don't obsess, don't figure it out, don't waste your energy on that. If people didn't do that, who were the specialists of these things, we would not bust the paradigms, we would not see the answers, we would not solve it, we would not have philosophy, psychology, we would not have the sciences, we would not have religion, we would not have anything that accelerates the consciousness of humanity if everybody bought into don't think so much. Just saying. That one fires me up. What can we see for the heart space? There's that truth, the truth of the intentions, the energy that runs more than skin deep. Yes, divine masculines, they are feeling it on the heart space. I hear angels saying, oh, about the recognition that the masculines are seeing energetically for your energy, divine feminine, only because they've experienced the intricate duality of the opposite type of thing, or the counterfeit. Be fearless and bold, divine feminines. You know, you don't have to take anything personally as far as not being worthy. Live your life as though you are so loved, because you freaking are. What are the masculines wishing? Okay, friendship. They are wishing for friendship. With the star in the reverse, I got the sense of the Mars-Venus conjunction becoming. The star is the cosmic energy, and in the reverse it's like the destined path on its way. So friendship is the hallmark of this conjunction coming up, and there are a lot of goals and visions and rethinking the future. We just had New Year's, and there are a lot of New Year's resolutions. Whether we do that intentionally or not, the masculines are considering. They're back to the drawing board. What do they now want? What can they envision from a more healed, more, I just heard platonic, but more of a baseline in truth, in genuine energy, in authentic energy that does not have pretense. The masculines are wishing to see the friendliness, and this cosmic influence is assisting all of those inadequacies coming up from the underneath. Life is a mystery, divine feminines. So you are meant to not know things right now. Trust that it's all working under the surface. What are the masculines' actions at this time? Wow, they're dropping their guard, they're humbling themselves. Across the board, they're opening their hearts and opening their eyes and taking accountability. Transformation is beautiful. You can't make that up. Divine feminines, believe it. Your masculine too can change, and is. This is the butterfly of confirmation, of transformation. They are dropping their guard, doing the healing, looking at their responsibility in everything that happens in their lives, and forevermore going to take responsibility for that, because they will now see how much of it is dependent on what they bring to the table. What is the biggest challenge? The anxiety. When we open our heart, the Four of Coins is the closed off heart. This is the lock that's been placed on the safe of the heart. It's opening in the reverse, and that's bringing a lot of anxiety, because the divine masculines are seeing themselves through the eyes of how they may have treated and come across to others when they were not in authentic energy. And that's a lot to handle when our eyes are open to that our judgment day, that can be very embarrassing and cringy and painful. So that's the process here. Lizard spirit, dream the world into being. So divine feminines, just know that your divine masculine has to see it and feel it to heal it. So just send them love that they've got this. And again, if you're feeling anxiety and waves coming from your divine masculine, protect your energy by acknowledging it's not yours and sending it love. You're not safeguarding yourself out of fear that your masculine's energy is like a superstition, that if you feel it, you're supposed to like block and run from it. No, that's not what we're talking about. I've seen some comments that suggest that that might be a misunderstanding. So feminines, dream the world, add to the beautiful visions that are possible, so that you don't add the hopelessness when your divine masculine's energy comes in like that. What is the spirit guided solution? Surrender to the authentic long-term energy, masculines. This is the way forward. Be like a child, and know that the irony is that you're becoming like this King of Pentacles that actually is grounded, embodied, and present. Because of this, this is taking the mask off earnestly, divine masculines. It's beautiful. Surrender now. So divine feminines, your divine masculine is surrendering now. So too, put down your ego, because this is a humbling for all involved. It's humbling for you, divine feminines, that your masculine can change. It's humbling for your divine masculine because they are changing, and this is the way of it, the way through, the way to it. Where's the energy going? There's going to be another test. This is that devil energy. The masculines are in the thick of this dance with the devil. I've had this energy coming for the last month or so. I've started speaking about it in the channelings, and they are facing it head on right now. Truth transcends illusion. Exactly. The devil is the gatekeeper of illusion, and once we work the puzzle of that illusion in our own right, we take the leap of faith to be the divine, to be embodied divine energy. The devil energies don't stand a chance. So the divine masculines are working into coming to this dance with the devil, and divine feminines hold the light, and just know that your divine masculine would not be a divine masculine embodied if they were not capable of overcoming this. So believe it. And I want to say everyone on the planet is ascending. So there is nobody alive today that does not have the opportunity and the hope to transcend the illusion of the world and have these things revealed in a way that will be supportive going forward. Okay, let's get, Starseed for the feminines watching. What can we see in conclusion here for today? Self-love, protection. Stay the course. You don't need to know anything right now. Do you be happy, be blissful, be joyful, be high frequency feminines. Let the masculines come through this portion of the journey. And divine masculines, ooh, I caught that like a ninja. Star body matrix, multidimensional consciousness, and holographic information. Divine masculines are feeding into the grid of consciousness right now as they up-level through all of the illusions. So divine masculines, what you do for self, you do for twin. What you do for twin and self, you do for humanity. Keep working the puzzles of love, you beautiful illusion puzzle master workers. Keep going. Bye for now.